I'm Bob Hallmark in Winnsboro today. Well, most of the command centers and the distribution centers have been closed now as the crisis of the power outages and the heat have mostly been overcome now. But what about folks that were affected by the storms, damage to their homes, damage to their vehicles, the loss of not only all of their food, but also their possessions? They often have to wait long periods of time to get state or federal assistance as far as funding goes. Well, that's what brings us here today to the Winnsboro Fire Department, and Fire Chief Mark Griffin joins us right now. Mark, you realized, I guess, early on, you and your department, this is something that is not going to go away immediately for a lot of people affected as far as damage and things of that nature, and the length that they have to wait sometimes to get assistance. Is that right?
That is correct. It's an ongoing recovery. I feel like it's going to take several weeks, if not months, to completely recover from this.
And because of that, what they have done with the fire department and the assistance of a local bank here in Winnsboro is you've created a fund now. Is that right?
That's correct. It's a disaster relief fund. It was initially funded by the First National Bank here in Winnsboro. Basically, these funds are set up to help people immediately. We will have a board that we are putting together. We'll put out some type of an application form for folks to come in and request, if it's to resupply their refrigerators, if it's helping in some manner with a deductible, something of that nature, if they need to, if they don't have a tree company that can come out free of charge, or as a non-profit organization, if they need help in that aspect to clear trees and such, limbs, those funds will be available for that as well.
Okay. And now for anybody who's ever been in a situation like this where you have damage to your home, or you've lost everything in your refrigerator, or you just simply have no resources to use to clear trees away from your property, this could be something that could help them immediately. And as you've seen before, the process of getting state or federal funding takes months sometimes.
Exactly.
What you're hoping to do with this is to make an immediate impact.
That's exactly what we're trying to do, to help people as fast as we possibly can, so that they can get on with their lives. And if state and federal funding comes to them in some manner, that's great. That'll help them out as well. We're just trying to jumpstart the process right now. We can't hand out the exact amounts that they're going to need, but at least we can contribute towards the cost of it right now initially.
All right. Now, how can people help if folks, East Texans, want to help with this?
Donations, monetary donations for sure. Checks can be made out to the WVFD Disaster Relief. They can be sent to the First National Bank here in Winnsboro, and the address is P.O. Box 29, Winnsboro, Texas 75494. They can also go to the branch and make a donation. There's also a First National Bank branch in Winona, Texas as well. Also, we do have a Cash App, and it's pretty simple. It's a $sign WVFD Disaster Relief, and they can Cash App that and make that donation.
Okay. Now, I'm sure you, as well as a lot of communities here, being in the position that you were, a lot of these folks were your neighbors. You saw them, struggle during this period.
Absolutely.
Water, ice, food, just the simple things. And that's what we're talking about here is there are day-to-day things that people need just to survive that you can help with this.
Oh, absolutely. We fed nearly 800 people a night for nearly a week, with some outside assistance, of course, and then local groups coming in to help volunteer their time. But that's one of the biggest things, is that, again, refrigerators being off for 5 and 6 days, and people not having the resources to hook up a generator to it, that's just throwing out stuff. And we're trying to help, again, just kind of help jumpstart people back into their daily routines and kind of get past all of this and recover from it.
All right, Chief, I appreciate it. Thank you.
bet.
All right, and we'll have more on this story tonight on KLTV 7 News for KLTV Web Extra. I'm Bob Hallmark.